Hey guys, Kevin Yates here from Yates Performance Training Academy. So I'm back again for another episode of our fat loss mistakes that most guys make. So today I'm going to talk about a very common one and one that you're probably, again, fully aware of. I mean, none of these have been these big, huge, profound things that you don't know, but maybe just to gain a little bit better understanding about how it's affecting you. So this involves using caffeine or energy drinks. All right, so the big problem with it is that it's not so much that if you have some, coffee once in a while, if you drink a Red Bull once in a while, that's not really where the problems happen. The problems happen because most of the time, you think about it, you're tossing and turning in the middle of the night, you're not sleeping well, you might be waking up a lot between like the hours of 1 and 3 a.m. with a lot going on in your mind, and then by the time you fall back asleep, if you do, it's like maybe a half an hour before the alarm goes off, you got to go to work, you wake up, you're exhausted, so you head straight for the pot of coffee to wake you up and kind of get you through your morning, and then maybe again by mid-afternoon, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, you start to crash. Maybe you have like another cup or two of coffee just to pick you up in the afternoon and kind of get you through the rest of your day. And that's kind of, this never-ending cycle that goes on. But the problem is that we start to rely on caffeine and energy drinks, and what happens is it overstimulates your sympathetic nervous system. So basically, your sympathetic nervous system is that fight or flight one that you've heard of, right? If you've ever been in a situation where you've been like really, really scared or in danger, that's, when your heart starts pounding, your eyes get real big, your blood pressure rises, and your adrenaline gets pumped up, right? That's the sympathetic nervous system, and that's what happens. It gets overstimulated, which means then that you start to produce a lot of cortisol. Now, I've talked about cortisol in a couple of the other videos and how important it is that you're not going around most of your day with chronically elevated levels of cortisol, right? Because remember, cortisol, if you watch the past videos, cortisol it suppresses testosterone, it suppresses growth hormone, and those are the two, important fat loss or fat burning and muscle building hormones that you need, all right? So when you've got that going on, another thing that cortisol does is when it's chronically elevated, it actually programs your body to store fat, particularly belly fat, okay? So it's really this never-ending cycle, and it just keeps getting reinforced when you keep drinking the caffeine and energy drinks. You keep doing that, and it doesn't matter at that point. You could be really good with your workouts. You could be pretty good with your training and everything, but still not getting anywhere near the types of results that you're trying to get. It's like you're doing all this work, but you're getting very little in return. You just keep struggling to make any progress. All right, so an alternative solution for you then is to cut that caffeine. If you can cut it out like completely for about 30 days, it'd be really, really good, okay? And instead of having the caffeine, what you want to do is a couple things. One, the things that will help you so you don't feel as tired, so you wake up feeling like you've got more energy, and then when you've got more energy, you're less likely to be feeling like you need that caffeine. You won't have the cravings as much. So one of the things, obviously, is to make sure that you get really, really good sleep. So I talked about that before. At least 5 nights out of the week, getting in bed and to sleep no later than 10:30 p.m., okay? You should be striving for at least 8 hours sleep a night, okay? The second thing is drinking a lot of water, right? And I'm talking about good quality water. Now, you don't have to buy the most expensive brand of water, but avoid, tap water, right? But get enough quality water in you, right? Drink it all throughout the day, and make sure that you're really well hydrated, because when you're dehydrated, then your energy levels start to plummet, all the processes in your body start to slow down, and when your energy levels drop like that and your body's not functioning well, those are times that you're more likely to crave the caffeine or the energy drinks, okay? So those are two things, and then the one last thing has to really just do with your diet, right? Eliminating as much as the processed foods, the sugars, right? Even things with wheat and gluten in them, as much as you can, okay? So just those 3 simple steps, if you can do that, you're going to feel a whole lot different within 30 days, and probably a lot faster than 30 days. You'll be very, very surprised with the progress you can make, okay? So give it a shot. Let me know how it works for you, and then I'll be back next time with another installment. Until then, take care.